run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Here's Brissett. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these.
So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big 3rd down play coming up for this defense. On 3rd down, Brissett. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, this offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail, but a chance here late in the 2nd quarter to try to get some points out of it. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Points on it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the 2nd quarter. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they will have a 1st down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Bears have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there, a touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room.
A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their 2nd half lead? Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. And inside the 20 before he's brought. We are off to the fourth quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. And that is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because of touchdown. And they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Bissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Brissett from the gun on third. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Now Brissett on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. It's a two-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside. This comes out to... But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Today. To check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Throwing on third down, Stanford. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Eddie Goldman in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Third and long, it's Stanford. Pressure, and he's taken down. Fair set. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half. This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here for the final drive in the second quarter? Caught out left side by Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there. 64 yards. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. And he comes back with one complete.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season, as the Bears push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion.
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Montgomery. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Chicago, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title.